Starting my hike at Jefferson Memorial Forest. That's the welcome center down there. That's where I'm parked. It's Wednesday morning. It rained last night, so everything's wet and muddy right now. It's a little dark and foggy. To me, it's a beautiful morning. It's so calm and peaceful. I was at Iroquois Park yesterday, and it rained the whole time I was there. I don't mind the rain, but I was making videos yesterday and the rain got in my camera microphone, and the last part of my video, it sounded like I was underwater. I'm gonna hike down to Mitchell Hill Lake, then hike over to the Huron Conference Center and around that area, and then probably head back. Trail's not too muddy. It probably will be on the way down to Mitchell Hill Lake. When I hike at Jefferson Memorial Forest, I feel like I'm hiking in the mountains. My wife and I go to the Smoky Mountains a lot, and I love hiking there. We always said that when we retired, we'd move to the Smoky Mountains. But the grandkids changed that. Hiking at Jefferson Memorial Forest is the next best thing. Now, if we could just get some black bear in this forest, I'd be a happy camper. Deer run across the trail in front of me. At the top of a hill now. There's another one over here. This one came back to get a closer look. There it goes, running off. And the other one ran off too. I think I'll hike up this hill and see if I can get another look at them. Probably not. I think they were running off. I think this is where they ran off. If they're there, I don't see them. Oh well, it was worth a try. On here, I might as well hike up to the top of this hill. I see a lake down there that's on someone's private property. I assume it's private property. I don't see any markers here, but it probably is. Let me get to the top of this hill. There's a pretty good view here. Made it to the top. Here's a trail here. Wonder what that leads to. Probably down to the trail I was on. Yes, that's the trail I was on. Still pretty foggy this morning. It's a trail down there. I do a lot of off-trail hiking when I see deer. And I'm looking for deer. They'd be hard to find in that area. Found ourselves a good hiding place. Getting back on the trail. There's a private property marker there. Those deer need to stay off that private property. They're going to end up getting shot. It's not gun season, but it's bow season. Saw a deer at Iroquois Park the other day that had an arrow stuck in its side. I don't know how long that arrow had been in its side, but it didn't seem to be bothering the doe much. Hunting is not allowed at Iroquois Park. And I don't know if that doe wandered in from private property or if a poacher shot it. I'm passing the Yost Ridge Trail, trail marker Y2. I hiked that trail a couple days ago. What I love about these trails is that they're wet, but they're not muddy. It's like walking on sand. Packed down sand and rocks. Another deer just ran off up there. I'm gonna hike up this hill and see if I can find it. Probably not. It was right up here. They take off down these hills, and it's almost impossible to find them. No way I'm gonna find that deer. Unless it's over here. It sounded like more than one deer running off. Still pretty foggy. Now, where did those rascals go? Oh well, I give up. I need to get back on the trail. Now, where's that trail? I see the trail up there. Wonder what animal is living in this tree. I think I'll hike to the Huron Conference Center in that area first before I go down to Mitchell Hill Lake. Coming from that area and getting back on the trail. This is already past the trail marker for the Mitchell Hill Lake, trail marker H15. But after I hike around the Huron Reservation, I'm going to take trail marker H10 down to Mitchell Hill Lake. I hear a Carolina wren. This is a pretty steep climb here. See some squirrels in front of me. Still hiking up this steep hill. Looking for deer on that hillside. Isn't that beautiful with the fog? There's one of those squirrels at the bottom of the tree eating breakfast. It took off. Hear a lot of crows in this area. I see them flying off over there. And some more flying off. Those crows make a lot of noise. I hope I got my camera or microphone dried out from yesterday. I'll find out when I go home and listen to this video. Where'd he go? It took off. The Huron Conference Center's over there. I'm gonna hike this little field right now. Every once in a while I'll see deer here. There's the Huron Conference Center. Checking out this field across from it. Last year I found a lot of deer in this field, but I think the coyotes moved in and scared them all away. Found a little fawn that the coyotes got a hold of. That was pretty sad. I'll hike this area back here now. There are so many birds that live in these bushes, but they're very elusive. I'm not patient enough to get good bird pictures. I concentrated on birds last year, but that is so time consuming. I need to keep hiking. I concentrate on deer now. They're bigger and they're easier to spot. Looking up at the top of trees for birds is hard on your neck. Foggy morning. I'll hike this area for a while and then head down to Mitchell Hill Lake. Maybe I'll get lucky and find some deer in this area. They could be anywhere. I love hiking on foggy mornings. I was gonna hike around Tom Wallace Lake the other day, but I didn't do it. I changed my mind, so I'm gonna hike around Tom Wallace Lake this morning. I'm gonna hike it from the Welcome Center parking lot. I'm hoping to see some deer in this area. But I don't see any yet. It's not looking good this morning for this area. Well, I'm about to give up on this area. I'm going to head down to the trail and then hike down to Mitchell Hill Lake. I can remember following a big herd around in this area last year. And I see the trail down there. Another squirrel. Earlier in the year I found a half-eaten fawn on this trail. It was early in the morning, so maybe there's too many coyotes in this area. I'm on my way down to trail marker H10. Then I'm gonna hike down to Mitchell Hill Lake. I see trail marker H10. I'm on my way down to the lake. I might get lucky and see a deer on my way down. Still on my way down to Mitchell Hill Lake. It's a nice breeze right here. Just because I didn't see any deer doesn't mean I didn't pass a bunch of them. I tend to keep my eyes on the trail because I don't want to trip. And it would be very easy to trip on these trails. See the lake down there. Definitely a lot of tripping hazards. Looks like it's going to be another calm, peaceful morning at the lake. I do see two ducks over there, two mallard ducks, a male and a female. Over there in the fog. See if I can get over there and get a little closer to them. I hope they don't fly off. Hopefully they'll still be there when I get there. I think I see them over there. There they are. Well, this is a rare treat for this time of year. Another frog just jumped in the water over there. I'm not going to bother them anymore. It's time for me to head on out. There they go. If the frogs were jumping in the lake, thought I'd check out this little pond. Haven't seen any jump in the pond yet. No frogs. One just jumped in the pond here. There's the bubbles. I'm going to check out the other end of the lake. See, the ducks are still here. Hey, they just flew off a little, but they're back in the water. They're swimming down to the other end of the lake. Looks like they're the only two ducks in the lake. The weather's back here. I'm going to head back to the Welcome Center and then hike around Tom Wallace Lake and then go home. My grandson and I saw what we thought was a bald eagle flying away from Tom Wallace Lake last week. Now I'm wondering if it's going to come back. And if it does, I don't want to miss it. But that's all about being at the right place at the right time. We were almost at the right place at the right time last week. But it flew away before I could get any pictures and video. My grandson got a better look at it than I did, and he said it was a bald eagle. I got a glimpse of its head, but my grandson got a real good look at it. I'm on my way up to trail marker H15. Mitchell Hill Lake is at the bottom of these hills. So when you leave the lake, you have a pretty good climb back up to the top. This side's not as bad as the other side. Hiking up to trail marker H10 is more of a workout. I made it up to trail marker H15. Now on to the Welcome Center. I hate the sound of those jets flying over. Isn't that moss beautiful? I'm passing the Yost Trail again. Still foggy. This is a rocky area. I made it back down to the Welcome Center. Now I'm gonna go hike around Tom Wallace Lake and then go home. I'm hiking across Mitchell Hill Road on my way to Tom Wallace Lake. I hiked that siltstone trail with my grandson last week. It wasn't 6.7 miles, it was 8.2 miles. And there's only one way to hike it. If you have an electric vehicle, you can plug it in there. They built a new bridge crossing this little stream. There's the old bridge. This one's a lot bigger, a lot wider. Getting ready to hike up these stone steps. I'm not a big fan of stone steps. I'd rather hike on a trail. Those stone steps are treacherous when they get ice on them. Made it down to Tom Wallace Lake. Fishing is allowed in this lake, and I've fished it before. I usually catch catfish when I fish it. That's my favorite fishing spot down there. There's a lot of fish down there, but there's a lot of things to get snagged on. I lose a lot of hooks. Don't see an eagle anywhere. And I probably never will in this area. But since my grandson, I saw that one last week, I'm going to keep coming back. I see 2 ducks in the lake. Looks like the same 2 I saw at Mitchell Hill Lake. But they all look the same. I think I have enough duck pictures and video today. They They are fun to watch though. I'm gonna head back to my car now. My favorite fishing spot. There's another duck down here. Oh, two ducks. These aren't the same ducks. This is close to the dam. Now I have way too many duck videos and pictures. That's 6 mallard ducks I've seen this morning. 3 males and 3 females. They're down there by my fishing spot now. I didn't see a bald eagle. Those mallard ducks are gonna have to do. I'm on my way back to my car now. There's the new bridge down there. And I'm approaching the stone steps. I guess if these steps were dry, it wouldn't be bad. At least there's no ice on them. I'm down here cleaning the mud off my shoes. Time to go home.